Hi and welcome to my daily Facebook Live. My name is Barry Selby and I'm here to support you if you're a woman who's a businesswoman who's burnt out. It seems to be what's coming up lately. Before I get started, let me introduce my my bio intro, as it were. I'm a passionate champion for the divine feminine, and I help strong, successful women find balance in love, life, and business. I'm a best-selling author, speaker, and relationship attraction expert. But I'm also, in my work with clients, helping women find balance. And it's more than just balance, it's almost more about wholeness. I was actually grateful to see a friend of mine today. There might be some pictures appearing shortly on Facebook. A friend of mine got into LA from Switzerland today who I haven't seen in 10 years. In fact, she was around the time that I was going through a lot of my transformation, and we became good friends, even though it's more online than in person. She's back in Switzerland with her fiance, who's French, an awesome guy. I met him today, and we've been helping each other with our work. And she mentioned to me some stuff that I realized I was missing the boat on. And what I mean by that is, in my work, I'm finding myself speaking more to women about their lives than now necessarily about their hearts and their relationships. And the truth is that even though I'm marketing and I'll let you know this is basically transparency. You're going to find out about me and what's going on for me right now. And hopefully I'll get to the reason why I put this broadcast up, so you'll get some value out of this too. I've been presenting myself because of what I've been known as the love doctor. I help my clients, women, attract amazing relationships. But beyond that, and in fact almost sometimes instead of that, a lot of my work is helping my clients heal their hearts. And on another level, it's not just about healing their hearts, they can find love. It's helping women heal their burned out experiences from love, from relationships, from business, and from being in the world. A lot of the work with my clients, in fact, has been helping them find a better relationship with their business and a better relationship with the world. And oftentimes a better relationship with their family, be it their father, mother, siblings. So my work seems to be expanding drastically in a way. Or I should say it's becoming visibly expanding, because it's been doing it for a while. So what I want to speak about and put something on the table for you ladies, particularly as this is about you, if you're a burned out businesswoman, is in my work with my clients, as I mentioned, I help them find balance. And what I really want to put out to you, so you have this in your DNA, but also in your toolkit, are some tools and techniques that will help you find balance in your life. So when you're in business, because most of the women who follow me and the women I work with are business women of some sort or another, there's some common threads and some common denominators, I guess the word I'd put, for how you have actually found yourself missing something in life. And you may already be in a relationship, then again you might be single. So this is transparent in that sense, because what I'm really speaking to is how you take care of yourself. And it's not just, okay, I get to bed at 9 o'clock at night, or I go to the gym twice a week, or 10 times a week, whatever that is for you. Yes, some go 10 times a week. It's more about your inner relationship. And what I want to suggest to you is the amount of investment you put into taking care of yourself at the gym, if that's a physical thing you work on, or how you put your energy into a career, and the amount of money you invest in your business, or say it's not so much about that, but the energy and commitment you put into that, compared with the amount of energy, time, and yes, money you invest in self-care. Supporting yourself, particularly on the inner journey, to heal and to grow yourself, and also to be in touch with and owning your feminine strength. Strength. I spoke yesterday about this more directly, and I can't remember the name of the talk, but yesterday's talk was about feminine authority and living in your strength, which is powerful. And thank you for that. But the truth is, for a lot of women out there, the act of living in life and being in business is a painful one. And yet you have to do it because you want to succeed and want to be you want to be successful, you want to be accomplished, and you want to take care of yourself. But the thing is, you're taking care of yourself financially and perhaps in functional ways, but you're burning out internally. And I feel for you, to be blunt. I have concern for you. Yes, too much in the masculine energy, and that is definitely the trap. There are so many women who, I dated quite a few of them, so I know on the painful end of being a guy and with a woman like that, but also my clients have been so caught up in the paradigm of copying the men. This is what the business world is set up for. The business world is set up for the masculine energy. Let's be clear about that. The business world has not been created for women. Sorry. And, well, no, it's not sorry. I may suggest some ideas for changing that. Let me rephrase that. I'll come back to that in a second. So Feminine way of being business, I'll get to that in a second, so hold that thought. Back on this first part. So when you ladies out there are putting your energy into business and you're watching how it's being done, which is mostly by men in most of the business world, even if your work is towards feminine arts, maybe it's with makeup or maybe it's something to do with health or for women, but the model you're learning to do business is the male way of doing things because it's mechanical, it's systematic, it's goal orientation, which is what men's innate as masculine drive is about. But it's not your natural gift as a woman. Sorry. Not sorry. No, not sorry. Your gifts are far better than that. I'll get to that in a second too. Whoops, hang on a second. Okay. My phone is having some battery issues. I was actually out there with my friend from Switzerland, as I mentioned. Let's straighten that up a bit. There we go. My friend from Switzerland arrived today, and so I spent the whole afternoon together with her and her his fiance? Fiance, I believe. Shopping for him because they lost a suitcase. But we had a great conversation the whole day. So anyway, my phone's battery almost died, so I'm nursing it back to health with a battery plugged into it so I can keep going. So let me get back on topic. I can't remember where I was. Let me find that thread. Okay. So for many women out there, and maybe not you, but women you know, and you can share this with them if you find this is valuable to them as well, are, to be blunt, to be real, spiraling out of control. Because you're so driven by the masculine energy to get things done in the world that every other part of your life suffers. Even the women I know who are in fitness oftentimes are competing energetically like the men do. It isn't necessarily about embodying beauty or embodying health or embodying femininity. It's embodying strength, but not feminine strength. It's embodying copying the men. Yes, ladies, you have muscles, you can be fit as well. But some women lose track of that. They're so driven into the masculine mindset, which some women also, by the way, some women naturally inhabit the masculine mindset too. But a lot of women are falsely doing that. It's not their true nature. Because, and I want to speak to the men part of this, because this is for you ladies. You ladies growing up often put on shells as you were raised. You may be born as a little girl, but maybe you became a tomboy in your juvenile years to fit in with the boys, or maybe you have brothers that you have to compete with. You took that on, and so you have layers and masks and shells that you wear because of where you were raised. And the challenge is that isn't who you are, and when you meet somebody that's in the way, and also how you take care of yourself, maybe the wrong way of doing it. Maybe taking care of yourself like a tomboy would, or competing with your brothers did. You were always, and so you take on your bruises and you tough it out and you're all great. But the reality is, as a feminine woman, that's not your healthy way of doing things. It's not. It just isn't. Yes, you can succeed that way, but at a price, and that price is your health, emotional, mental, and physical health. There are many women I know who've had issues with adrenal fatigue because your adrenals aren't the same as men's. Yet you burn them out more easily because you try to do what the men do. It doesn't work. I mean, we go through our own challenges too. But I'm speaking to you ladies. And emotionally, you get hardened. You build a shell. You build protection to tough it out in the men's world. And mentally, you're so driven by goals and having to achieve and succeed that you've basically covered up all the soft edges. And ladies, I implore, I beseech you, it's what part of my work is in a way, and it's what my heart yearns for, is to see women being in the world, being in business, but embracing, owning, and expressing your feminine strength, your feminine authority in a way that actually works together. And I'm developing some tools and techniques with this. In fact, if you see my friend Petia in the broadcast, she and I are having an interview tomorrow about finding a purpose, and it's going to help women a lot too. So 11 a.m. tomorrow Pacific time, by the way. Make sure you get online watching, and the post is on my wall. Sorry, it will be on my wall. I haven't had a chance to get on there yet. I'll post a link later on tonight. You'll be able to get to that, and you can then follow us tomorrow and watch us live on Facebook. It'll be Facebook Live. We'll have fun with that. So that's one thing to look forward to. Yes, no, I can't wait either, Petia. We're going to have some fun with that. It'll be really enjoyable. And thank you for inviting me, by the way. I'm glad we can be on the Thursday Talks with Petia. Excuse me. So getting back on topic, which I keep meandering off of. So, how do you embrace and own your way in the world as a feminine woman and have business working for you? That was the piece over here, so I'm bringing it back on the table now. I remembered it was over there. There are different teachings and different models. I'm not going to give you everything now because, frankly, if you want to find out more, you can actually hire me. Self-promotion right there. But let me give you some tips along the way. Personal self-care for women is not just manicures, pedicures, and going to the spa. That's incredibly important, yes, absolutely. But a lot of your self-care has to be internal as well. So some things I suggest to you, and yes, you've heard this before, so it may sound old-fashioned in a way, is things that you can do when you're at home. Besides taking time to breathe and eat consciously with presence, these acts will basically change the way you do things, by the way. If you just do those two things alone, it can change everything. But also, thirdly, is to actually spend time in a loving space energetically with yourself. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes. Yes, you can do it with the mirror as well. But the main thing I'm encouraging you to do is drop the walls, or I should say, shatter? No, it's too hard. Dissolve the walls you may be having around your heart and your feminine strength. You've been protecting it to be in the world and succeeding, which I totally understand. But again, the way you're doing it is like the men, and it's detrimental to your health. There are women out there I know who are fearless leaders in the, yes, self-care is so crucial. There are feminine leaders who I know in the world that I love dearly because they're leading in a massive charge for women. But at the same time, there's a bigger audience out there, and maybe they need to listen to a man's voice, to be honest. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I want to speak to this. So self-care, yes, is so crucial. Now, self-care includes, as I mentioned earlier, because you're burning out on the physical level, but also the emotional and mental levels. So physically, you can do stuff like going to the spa, having baths, taking care of yourself, being gentle with yourself. Second part is you can deal with your, no, wrong way of saying it. You can be very nurturing of your own emotional experience and your mental mindset too. These two go together, by the way. And for many of you out there, to put yourself in the energy of self-care, even in the midst of your work, even in the midst of your business, maybe something will take a lot of work to practice. And some suggestions I'll just throw at you right now, which are the easy ones, are things like affirmations, things like forgiveness, self-love, self-support. There are things you can do for yourself. There's tons of stuff online about it. I help my clients get that if that's something you want help with. You can regain connection to your heart, to your emotions, to your mental clarity, and your flow of feminine strength and power, which you may have forgotten how to tap into over the last 5 years, 10 years of being in business. So, thank you. Yes, this is a very important topic to share. So yesterday's broadcast, by the way, I recommend watching as well, because I do talk about feminine authority, and this is adding to that with what's happening on this side, which is about how you can be in your strength. So yes. But I want to put this out there. This is not going to be a whole teaching. It's more about just informing you of the fact that you may be out of alignment. And also how you can take some steps towards that. And if you want to reach out for support, I'm here for you. But I do invite you to share this with any other women you know who may feel that they're taking care of themselves and they're handling business, but inside they're burning out. Because if nothing else, this ideally will be an awareness reminder, a self-check to go inside and go, am I on track? Am I off track? What's going on? It's something that's really important to me for you to be whole. Yes, important to me that you're whole. It's kind of the fact that I think my work is about serving the feminine, having women really own their feminine strength, their gifts, but in a feminine way. And this world hasn't supported that yet, but it's time. And I may be one of the few men going, let's do this, women. Let's have you come out from the place of rah-rah, charge, get it done, succeed, and have you be in a place of cooperation and collaboration that helps everybody lift. And we raise the vibration of the planet. Now, it's a big picture, I know, a big vision. I ain't doing it alone. It's a big planet. So I wanted to make sure you had these thoughts, and I'm planting seeds mostly about this. So self-care, self-support, taking care of your emotional state, your mental state, as well as your physical state. Do those 3 things. And you also can do, there are things I can offer you. If you want to reach out to me, you can message me over social media, or if you want to go to my website, you can find out how to reach me. I can provide you with some tools and some techniques that you can really do to reconnect to your soul, to your spirit, to your heart, and have a way of being in the world from a feminine, empowered authority that is truly you. And then, having said that, a quick reminder again, a quick plug. I'll be on again tomorrow at 11 a.m. on a dual Facebook Live with my friend Petya. It's her Thursday broadcast, but I'm the guest. And we'll be talking about living a purpose, especially for women, because I talk about it for men as a must, but for women you need it too, from a very whole and complete place. And with that, say thank you for watching. This is my daily Facebook Live, by the way. It's number 167. Yes, I've done a lot of these. And you can find all of these, if you want to watch the previous ones, on my business page on Facebook, on my YouTube channel, which is Barry Selby, or on my website, which is barryselby.com. Easy to find. If you go to the video blog, you'll find them there. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below, or message me if you want help with social media. You can also reach my website. And again, if you know anybody should watch this, who you feel is missing something in their lives, this will help them, as a reminder if nothing else. So thank you for watching, and again, I'm here to support you, particularly the ladies who have been driven to succeed in business, but they're missing something in their lives. So my work, yes, Petty, I'll see you tomorrow, I look forward to it. But ladies out there, you really do deserve to have it all, and taking care of yourself is a priority, absolutely a priority. So thank you for watching, thanks for being with me. I'll see you again tomorrow for the interview as well as my regular broadcast. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again then. Bye.